This is a classic Harlan Coben series. And I'm actually having to pull up the details on IMDb to make sure I even give the right details because they become vaguely interchangeable in your mind after a while.
You're like, is this the one where, or the
Yeah.
one where, or
Yeah.
maybe it's the
I
one
mean,
where.
you obviously automatically know that Richard Armitage is in it because, that is now a defining feature of them. And he also, by the by, I think reads the books. So
Does he?
I think so. I
They
saw
must be like mates or something. He must know him.
Must be. It's so the premise of the film is that a detective's husband had no, fiance had suddenly ghosted her some years previously, and she has no idea why. Never had any idea why, and got on with her life. And suddenly, she is matched with him on a dating um, site that's based on music. And she goes, "Good God, what's going on? What shall I do with this?" And she then starts, because this all ties back to around about the same time that her father had been murdered. She starts looking back into why her then fiance had left her, what had actually happened to her father, the former police officer, where whether the person who had been convicted of his murder had in fact committed the murder, um, what life actually meant. And uh, Richard Armitage plays her boss, another police officer, which makes life nice and easy. She Cat is played by the wonderful Rosalind Elazar, who
Yay.
is in Slow Horses and is just marvelous.
Yep.
Um, I'm just checking if there are any other absolute winners in the cast. I mean, it's a very, very, very well put together series. It is
Well,
very
well, for sort of like noughties, no, well, people who were into like the urban music scene. You've got Asher D. Now who now goes by Ashley Walters from So Solid Crew. Yeah, 21 seconds to go in the film as well. Yeah, but never mind. I'll move on.
So good soundtrack then. Good soundtrack if you like that sort of music.
I doubt they would have used that music in a Harlan
was.
Coben.
Oh right, okay, okay, I get it.
I sincerely doubt they would have used that music.
But it's a very watchable series. It's draws you in. It's easy viewing. You find yourself having to binge them because you do want to find out what's going on. They're not wildly complicated.
Mm.
I think I got some of the twists, but not all of the twists. Which is about right. I seldom get all of them in a Harlan Coben, but I very much enjoyed watching it.
Oh,
Um, we'll watch the next one that turns up, unsurprisingly, which I expect will also have Richard Armitage in it.
so
Although
so
it's
so so
no bad thing. He is a good actor. They are very watchable, and yeah, it's a solid 3 out of 5.
so,
Will Most enjoyable. Does not provide Has not made any profound contributions to my life, and that's okay.
Well,
'Cause I
okay,
wasn't.
so Harlan Coben, because he does premise. He does premise that drags you in and then twist, 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 twist. But then at the end of it, it's kind of like, because his novels are kind of like airport reads. You buy them before you get on a flight. You finish them at the end of the flight. You go, oh, that was good. You forget you ever read the book. That that kind of thing.
Yeah,
And I think
that
and I feel like
much.
Netflix they're making essentially they're doing very well at adapting these things to be those sort of things. So you say lovely popcorn fare.
I often have to start them to make sure I haven't seen them before, um, because
Well,
they are both
like
memorable and forgettable.
so 45 minutes in, you're like, oh yeah, I have seen Joanna Lumley do that. Okay.
Yeah. Did I make it all the way through this series, or did I, for some reason, get distracted partway through episode 2 and wander off and do something else?
Oh
And
yeah.
new was one where the good news was because it had just come out, I definitely hadn't done that. So I was
All
able
right.
to straight to it was new out this year. So do watch it if you have time on your hands and want an enjoyable, rather compelling little
Popcorn
murder,
watch.
murder mystery. What the hell happened? And it led to me rewatching another Harlan Coben. I can't even remember which one that was, but that was
It
good.
was safe. It was safe, Holly. It was the
Exactly.
one. It was the one where Dexter goes English. Yeah.
That's the one. Thank you. Yes, Dexter Goes English. Which keep
All right.
making me think I must watch Dexter, which I've never seen.
Yeah. No, me neither. Me neither.
Me
That's
neither.
one.
Me
That's
neither.
Yeah. Dexter's one of
No,
those
never.
late to the party things. Is one of those. It's one of those. Oh yeah, late to the party. Okay, fine. Let's see. 10 years later. But the problem is that they keep making new Dexter series.
Mm.
There's two of them coming out this year. There's one of them. Yeah, there's one where it goes back to when he's like young Dexter, and there's one that carries on with Dexter as a ghost or something like that. And so I'm getting very sort of like Walking Dead about this, where I'm like just refusing to watch it out of principle almost.